Hello everyone, and welcome to the third video in my Yooka-Laylee guide series, Glitterglaze Glacier Part 1 Pre-Expansion. So in this video, I'll be getting everything possible before expanding the world, which includes 11 Pagies, which includes the Ghost Riders too, 147 Quills, the Power Extender, and the Pirate Treasure. The only move you need from the later part of the game to complete this section is Sonar Explosion, which you can get in Moody Maze Marsh, World 3. And without any further ado, let's get right into it. The first Pagie is located in the Crystalline Cave. You will need to Sonar Shot these crystals in the same order that they shine in on the smaller version of them. So just follow the pattern that you see here and the Pagie will unlock. Outside of the Crystalline Cave, kind of on that shore, you'll see a Pagie and a Pagie. Just buddy slam that switch and you will need to go through the hoops, complete the course. This second jump here can be a little bit tricky to time. Just make sure that this platform is kind of on the bottom of its path. But yeah, it's pretty simple, so just jump through the hoops and you will get the Pagie. Once you have purchased the Slurp State ability from Trouser, you can make your way over to the Frozen Path, and you can suck up the flame, and you'll pretty much become fire itself. Anyway, your goal is to light the 5 torches along the path. They're pretty easy to find. They're just kind of right there, but yeah, once you light the last one, you'll get the Pagie. Once you are in the next section, you will see a bunch of igloos along with Clara the skeleton looking over them. She wants you to save her pot from the corplets, the little minions that are around here. And what you have to do is buddy slam the igloos, and that's it. You don't actually have to kill any enemies or anything. Just buddy slam the igloos and break them, and you will be rewarded with a Pagie. Kind of right below the igloo cliff is a little area where you have to climb up this wall to get a Pagie. And what you have to do is hit the switches with Buddy Slam and then just climb up. There are Mr. Blowies in the way, and also if you have Slurp State you can suck up those cannonballs to make it a little bit easier. However, you don't need to do that since the Mr. Blowies they kind of blow in intervals. After a little bit they stop. So just gotta time it a little bit, I guess, and you'll get a Pagie. Right in that same area, you'll see Kartos. This time, your goal is to get 100 gems by the end. Now, it's pretty much the exact same thing as in Tribal Stack Tropics, only with the added element that there are enemies in the path now. What you can do is jump on top of them, and that'll kill them. Bounce a little bit as well. But other than that, it's pretty much the exact same thing as before. A little bit more challenging, I guess. But yeah, your goal is to get 100 gems by the end. On the other end of the world, you can find this little area that's enclosed by a big gate, where these platforms that kind of have a dice pattern on them are. And what your goal is to do is just jump to the end. The only thing you really need to know is that these platforms will stop moving as soon as you jump from the previous one. Once you know that, it's very simple to do. Just collect the Pagie. On the way up to the 3 towers area, you'll see Planker. And what he wants you to do this time is to clear the capital B statue from these blocks, I guess. So what you have to do is go to the very far side tower where you'll find a bomb berry. And then you quickly have to run over to the statue to blow up the cubes. Some of those blocks are really high up and you'll actually need to jump a little bit to get to them. And also you won't have enough time to do them all in one trip. So you will actually need to go back to that bomb berry, get some more, and shoot the top ones right away. Right along the Glitterglaze shore underwater, you will find an entrance to the cave. It's called the Gloomy Gem Grotto. And don't ask me why it's underwater outside, but inside there's absolutely no water. I mean, to me it makes absolutely no sense. But that's beside the point. Anyway, what you need to do is just get to the end and there will be a Pagie. I do recommend getting the Slurp State ability to suck up these glowy bugs to make it a little bit easier. Obviously I'm not doing that in the video right now, but if it's your first time here and you kind of don't know where you're going, I do recommend getting Slurp State. But yeah, obviously you don't need it. Anyway, yeah, just get to the end and there you go. For the Dr. Puzz Pagie, obviously you first need to collect the Mollycool. So to do that, you need to go get a bomb berry again from the very far side tower. Then in the middle tower, you'll need to blow up some of those blocks, and the Mollycool will just be right there. Then you need to bring it to Dr. Puzz, who is pretty much right below where you get the Mollycool at. You'll see her right here. In this world, Dr. Puzz will transform you into a snowplow with the ability to break apart those snow piles that you see around the world. And your goal is to break apart those snow piles, and there will be hats located underneath them, and you have to give them to their respective owners, which are snowmen. And there are a total of 5 of them. Something to know about the snowplow is that if you fall in the water while transformed, you will automatically transform back to Yooka-Laylee. So yeah, just avoid that water. The first snow pile is at the very beginning of the world, right in front of Vendy, and you will get the cowboy hat. The cowboy snowman is located inside the Glitterglaze cave up on the igloo cliff. You can get the pants hat up on the far Glitter Trio tower area. It is a little bit tricky to navigate these platforms here because it's kind of hard to control the snowplow's jump, but you'll get it. The pants go to the naked snowman, who is located at the end of the frozen path. The fancy hat is inside the crystalline cave. The fancy snowman is at the very back of the igloo cliff. At the top of the first section of the isometric path, look to your right and you'll see that platform that you can use to jump to this little cliff, and there's the pirate hat. The pirate snowman, aka Shiver E Timbers, is located right in front of that big gate that overlooks those 3 towers. Last but not least is the witch hat, which is located at the very beginning part of the igloo cliff. And the witch snowman is located inside the crystalline cave. Once you've done all of this, you'll be rewarded with a Pagie, finally. The yellow Ghost Rider is pretty close to the beginning of the world. You'll need Slurp State to get that torch there so that you can jump over that wall of flames, slide down, and you're right on top of him. For the blue Ghost Rider, you can jump from the bridge right by Trouser and follow these little ice platforms to this ruins section underwater. Just use Buddy Bubble and Sonar Shot and you can collect them. The red Ghost Rider is located on the 2nd level of the frozen path. And since you actually need to fight him and hit him 3 different times to collect him, I would definitely recommend lighting all 5 torches first, otherwise you will get hurt and it's just going to be annoying. The green Ghost Rider is located inside the underwater cave that's up on the igloo cliff. And the green one is the one that likes to run away, and obviously he's going to be on ice, so he's a little bit tricky to get, but just try to predict where he's going and you'll get him. The pink Ghost Rider is located on top of the first Glitter Trio tower. You'll first need to get the Sonar Explosion ability from Moody Maze Marsh in order to break the ice cube that's around him. Then, this is the pink one, so you'll need to feed him a berry. And the closest one to do that from is the Bomb Berry that's on the far Glitter Trio tower. So it will take a little bit of time to run over there, so you'll need to go as fast as you can and feed him and collect him. So it looks like you found your way to the Quills section on this world. In this world, before expanding it, there are a total of 147 Quills that are available. And as always, in this video, I will just kind of play it along without really explaining where they're at. Hopefully that's good enough for you guys. But as always, if you have any questions, just feel free to put it in the comments below, and I will try my best to answer them. The power extender on this world is located inside the crystalline cave towards the back, right on that big icy ramp. You'll want to have the slurp state ability first so you can turn into a cannonball and get past this Mr. Blowy here. Right there, power extender. The pirate treasure in this world is located inside the Gloomy Gem Grotto towards the very end where that ice ramp is at, just look to your right and jump across the gap to this little section of rocks, and it's sitting there right on the other side. Hey guys, so you made it this far in the video, and I'm assuming that means you enjoyed it at least a little bit. So please make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions, anything really, and please don't be afraid of that subscribe button. So make sure you check out my other videos in this guide, and remember, for all of your Yooka-Laylee needs, keep it right here at Jattmonsoon Gaming.